Hi, it's Leslie at Grungy Stamper, and I recently posted a couple of these junk journal page fillers that I made using Jenny, who designs for Tattered Rose Paper Company. Oh, look at how beautiful those images are. And I just can't get enough of them. So I saw a tutorial recently that I thought I could use the same images and make something a little different. This is what we'll be doing. You need 2 of the exact same size images, and I use 90-pound cardstock. It's not too heavy, and it seems to work well. I have a copy store that I go to, and they can make these in any size I need them, so it works out very well. And that's what they use for me, is the 90-pound. It's a lightweight cardstock. But this is what we'll be doing today. This opens up so that you can write something on the inside there, close it back up, you've got a cute little tag or pocket. So we're going to be using the Tattered Rose Paper Company images again. And these are 2 that I picked out. They, of course, come as a printable. And I picked 2 that were the exact same size and cut them out. And that's what we'll be using to make the same project that I just showed you. And I've cut these out. We're going to glue them together back to back, leaving the middle portion not glued. And that's so that that inner card can be pulled in and out. So let's start with that. I'm going to go ahead. This is my favorite color when I'm using a dark image, is the Scorched Timber, and just the Distress ink. It's not oxide. Doesn't really matter. But I'm going to go ahead and quickly ink these edges before I glue them together. That might save a little bit of time, maybe not. And I won't worry about taking time to do the whole thing. But now I'm going to use the glue to go around the outside perimeter of each of these. Whoops. And I'm going to glue the entire piece together, the top and the sides and the bottom, but not the middle. Whoops. It's hard to do this when I'm looking at my phone to see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to glue this on, making sure that the images are both facing up, which they are. And get as close as I can to a perfect fit. That seems to be sufficient. We'll see. And then if any of the white, because these are single-sided papers, then you're just going to do that to cover up the white edges. And there might be more on one side than the other. Or you can just go and trim it with a paper trimmer when you're done. But for now, this will be sufficient. Okay, so I like this glue because I can still adjust it a little bit if I need to. It doesn't dry as quickly as the art glitter glue does. So there's that. Now, the next step is to cut a top portion off. For example, on this one. Isn't that pretty? Oh gosh, I just can't get enough of these images. So we're going to cut off as however much you decide you want to cut of the top portion of the 2 tags. And so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and decide where I want to do that. I think I'll just go under the head, cut it, and then at this point you're going to want to ink again. I missed a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now there you have it. Then you're going to put another piece and you're going to insert it into the inside of this. So you want to make sure when you pick out the image that you'll be using that it's not as wide as the card itself. So I'm going to go ahead and use this image here. I use these big old honking scissors. I don't mind fussy cutting, but you can certainly use a paper trimmer. I'm just going to quickly do this for the purposes of the video. right, that's going to be the insert. And at this point again, I'll ink my edges on this. And only the bottom portion of this will show, because the top portion you're going to slip into the inside of this upper portion like this. And you're going to want to kind of center it. And then just pop a little glue in there. You'll, of course, want to be a little bit more careful than I am. But let's see where that fits. Push that over just a touch. And then press it down. And you're done. You can write something on the back. You can put in a little gift card, birthday greeting, whatever. But, oh, I just think that makes it so pretty. I just love these images. And there you have it. Now, on the one that I made earlier, I went ahead and added a bit more to it, as you can see here. I can't find the card. There we go. So that when this slides in and out, I have a little bit more on there to add interest to it. I have recently discovered using a UV lamp and UV resin to make these little buttons. I previously used a different product and it would take forever to dry. Oh, I think I put that in backwards, didn't I? And so the UV lamp, within 3 minutes, I'm done. I don't have to wait overnight for the product to cure before I can use the little buttons. Okay, there, that's a little better. I'm making this so fiddly. Okay, so there you have it. Added a couple of fun little elements to the front to make it a little more interesting. And here's another thing. What I did was just place a brass ring over the part of the image that I wanted to fill with the UV resin. And then I slide it under the UV lamp. And after about 3 minutes, it's cured. You can either now cut it out or use this whole piece here, whatever you want. And then I tried a little experiment to see about making little raindrops, and that worked out pretty well pretty well also. So there you go. I hope that was something that you might want to try. I explained this the other day. I have hard plastic that's bendable. This is what I use to do my stamping. As you can see here, I did, let's see, which one did I do it on? This one? Yeah, I think I did. Journey, somewhere. Yeah, right there. There you have it. Hope you give it a try if it looks like something you might want to use some of your printables on. And let me know if you have any questions.